Hey, what's going on, you guys? TheFormalPickle here. Today we have some exciting news, some more screenshots for FS22. Let's look into it, shall we? All right, so here we are, some new screenshots of FS22 provided by Giants. This one here, we get to see a house on what can be assumed to be the American map. And I gotta say, this is looking a lot better. I really like the detail in the grass. Those look very clean. In previous farm sim games, you know how kind of some of these textures looked a little clippy. They were like pictures, but like put in each other to make look like try to appear 3D. These look a lot better, and I'm really liking the way the lighting is hitting all the grass and everything. I think that's probably the biggest improvement here. um, this is definitely an improvement over the photos that we first got of the game. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing here so far. There's really not a lot to point out, but I do want to just point out there's a white picket fence back here with what I would assume to be a wind turbine, or a wind turbine, a windmill. We've got some decorations, and these all look really good. You know, sometimes in farming sim, these sort of things can look kind of very low poly, but these all look very clean, very good, which makes me believe that this game should be running really smooth. I mean, even look at the plants. Plants look pretty good as well. So overall, I think things look great. This interior, I'm thinking, from what I can tell, these are PNGs in the photos or in the windows, so you can't actually enter this home. Well, it appears to be that these are PNGs as well, if I had to guess. So to me, it doesn't look like you can enter this property, but you know, I guess that is what it is. And also, I'd like to point out the dirt. I really like the way the light falls on this. This texture is pretty good. I like the color of this texture. I like the color that the dirt is here. I like that quite a bit. One thing that I just noticed, let's zoom out. Yeah, this is what grass looks like, right? And then if we zoom in, what is going on over here? Is that grass? Is that tall grass? Are those bushes? These are bushes, so that's just got to be grass, right? I would assume so. Also, that draw distance is pretty good. That draw distance. I'm assuming that those are, you know, a little ways away, and that's still all rendered in, except for, you know, this little spot right there. Don't know what that's about. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. Here we have that same image. Instead of fall, now it's in spring. And once again, this is looking pretty good. If we zoom in on the trees, we can see the leaves are small, starting to grow in. They're that kind of lime green light. They're almost a yellow color. We've got a pond back here, perhaps. All looking very good. Really nothing new to look at. Look at the lighting change between them, though. That looks very good. Now let's go to summer. Summer looking great as well. I was hoping that they would change the ground texture over here for each year, but they did not. So that is what it is. It's fine. The tree still looking pretty good, honestly. I'm curious to see how these trees, you know, physics-wise work. It is my assumption. I mean, look at these. Look at this grass. Look at this. This detail is very good. I think things are looking a lot better. But let's keep moving on here. Here it is in winter. This is a good one to look at. The branches. Look at all the snow accumulated at the top here. We've got icicles on the side. Very cool. The snow looks really good. I'll give them that. The snow definitely looks really good. Few issues. You know, not really in this image too bad, but you do notice the grass is still green. Now maybe that's an early snow. You never know. I'm really curious to see how the tracks will work in snow. Now that it's native to giants, I'm hoping that we get good snow tracks, but I guess we'll see. Moving on, this is another image here of just another home. I at first theorized that this was the USA map and this was the European map. However, upon further inspection, this flagpole is red, white, and blue, which leads me to believe that this is an American map. It is either an American map or what would it be? French? Would it be French map? I suppose those are the options. But again, just detail looking really, really good. There's actually a push mower over here on the right. Look at that. It's a green with yellow wheel push mower. So maybe we'll get a workable push mower. I'm guessing that is just a prop. But it would be cool to be able to actually use that. Really nothing else to be shown off there. I mean, I suppose unless you wanted to talk about the textures. I mean, all these textures are new, and I have to say look quite good. Then we've got this one here, same image, just a different time of the year. I want to zoom in back here and show you this. Wind turbines, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. There are wind turbines in the background of this image. And that leads me to believe that this may be a Midwest map. Also, look at this. The classic border, the border mountain. That always happens. There's always a mountain, even though there's never mountains. I'm guessing that's what that is. But hey, we don't know for sure, right? Let's move on. We got fall, I think we looked at. Let's see here. Summer. So now we're up to summer. Yep. So that's what it would look like with summer. I think the lighting all looks really, really good. I think that's definitely a huge thing. And let's keep going. The winter looks fantastic once again. Only complaint is some of these bushes are a bit green yet, but maybe this is an early, an early winter. Also, that is huge. Whoa. That is huge. Dude. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. I want you to watch this area right over here. When we go from any time of the year, okay, where there is not snow, okay? Watch that area as I cycle through. Here we go. You ready? Yep, they're still there. They're still there, right? Right? Look at winter. They're gone. They're gone. Dude, that is so cool. People actually put away their stuff for the winter. That is really cool. There was an ambassador requesting that happen. I don't think he saw this over here. I know he was looking at the bike and stuff. Maybe he did see that, and that is why he was saying, like, put the bike away and some other stuff. But look at this. That stuff disappeared. So that means map objects and elements are going to be seasonal. That is huge. All right, moving on to the next. These are my favorite pictures, and these are the ones that I really want to look at here. So, first of all, lighting looks pretty good once again. We've got a haze going on back here, which is nice. This leads me to believe that it's early morning or something along those lines. Again, the grass texture looks fantastic. I'd like to applaud the fact that the trees have varying colors now. I do like that. Although I still think they blend together too much yellow, not enough orange in the wide, like when you're not up close to the tree. But it is what it is. I'd also like to point out, again, new texture assets. Like, I believe those are flowers. If they're not flowers, then they are leaves falling, but I'm pretty sure those are flowers. Everything's looking pretty good in here. Moving on, we've got springtime. Those are still there, so those are flowers. We can get a better look at the barn back here now as well. I wonder if this is the farm that we saw previously, and this is just a different angle at it. I don't know. It could be another farm on the map. We're not really seeing anything that gives anything away here. Just a red barn. And you can try and look off through here, and there's like this little line right here. I was trying to figure out what that is, but I don't know. Overall, I haven't the slightest clue, and I'm not really seeing anything crazy. Summer, this image is one of my favorites right here. So look at this. Look at the way the light falls on this. You got the light falling over here, and it's a very clear distinction between a shadowed area and a lit area. I think it looks very natural. We've got light falling partially on bushes over here. We've got a pocket of light sitting over here and some sprinkles of light over here, if that's what you want to call it. I mean, overall, the way that lighting is working and reacting to the ground and the textures, I think is fantastic. Also, one thing I want to look at, I just changed the time of the year. Actually, that'll work because this one's brighter. I want to look at the ground texture without the grass on it, because I'm trying to see if it's really like kind of just trash, to be frank. And it doesn't seem terrible. Doesn't seem terrible. I do hope when you mow the grass, I hope that it doesn't just take it down to this texture. I hope it leaves a little bit of grass like this, just because this looks so much better than this. I would much rather have a little bit of grass stubble like this versus nothing, and it's just like a painted texture. So, but overall, looks very good. And this is our last image we have to go to. Winter in this. This is the only one where I once again have some gripes and critiques. First of all, I love the way the wood is reacting to winter. You're getting ice on the branches and stuff. The only thing I don't like here, like the snow looks great, the lighting looks great, everything. Aside from the fact that there is a ridiculous amount of green in this shot. Now, it is possible for these to be bushes that would remain alive through winter, but they change. They change. If we take a look here, let's see. I don't think there's there's really no change. Look at this. That's the only change we're seeing is from the lighting. So that's the only thing really changing anything. I think they need to deplete a little bit. You already showed that you can hide certain assets for certain times of the year. You showed that with this right here, with that grill and the chairs going away, right? So do the same with some bushes. When it's winter, you don't have to hide all the bushes necessarily, but hide a good bit of them just to decrease the amount of greenery. Also, again, maybe this is an early snowfall, but the grass is green. And it wouldn't be if this was late winter, but we don't know what time of the year this is. But overall, I'm really, really happy with how these screenshots turned out. I think they look fantastic. I think they look better than the first ones that we got. Not to discredit the first ones that we got, but I do think these ones look better, and I'm very happy with what I've seen so far. Yes, it was more news on seasons. Hopefully we'll get more news on other stuff here soon. But guys, that is everything that I have to cover. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you all later.